linear equations. Okay, so solving linear equations, you guys had to practice with that in our review quiz. So it says, first thing that we need to think about, okay? Distribute. Okay, clear any fractions by multiplying by least common denominator. So get rid of those fractions. Combine like terms. Get all the variables on one side of the equation. Get all the constants on the other. And then multiply or divide to isolate x, meaning to solve for x. So there is one solution when? When we have one answer to the variable. We get x equals something. That's the one that's most common. There is no solution when you get a false statement. What do we mean by a false statement? Exactly.
Like 6 equals 8. Like
Yeah. 6 doesn't equal 8. Okay, you get something like that. Something that's false. 6 never equals 8. Something false. So that's when it's no solution. And the other sort of case that you could come across is there are infinite solutions. And that's true all the time. X equals X. 0 equals 0. That would be infinite solutions. All right, so we have this example here, okay? Kind of a crazy looking equation, but we could certainly start this. These brackets that are here, okay, act just like parentheses, okay? They're just a different grouping symbol. They're a little bigger because we've got a fraction and then we got parentheses inside it. So we'd start and we'd want to clear those parentheses. First step is to distribute. So 3/5 times 2x and then 3/5 times -1. Right now, if you're curious about 3/5 times 2, you should be using your calculators. Okay, rather quickly, 3/5 times 2, we should end up with 6/5. Okay, as a fraction. Okay, 6/5 x, and then minus 3/5 equals. What's going on with that right there? That plus a -2. What does that really just mean? Just -2. Okay? So I'm going to simplify that right in there. And now, I said the brackets are just like parentheses, just distribute. So 3 times 1/2 x is 3/2 x. And then 3 times -2 is -6. And then we've got that plus 9/2 there. Okay. All right. Now, let's give this 6 a denominator, or that -6 a denominator. And look at all the denominators. They're all not the same, so we need to get a common denominator. What's the common denominator? 10. So we're going to give everything our 10. Okay. Give everything a 10. And then we have to think, okay, well, if we made that 5 a 10, we multiplied by what? 2. So that numerator is going to become 12x, right? Okay, because that x is there. I can put the x in the numerator, or I can put it out to the side. It doesn't matter. I got to do the same thing with the second fraction. So it becomes 6. And I need to multiply this third fraction by 5. So what does the numerator become? 15 what? X. Yep. Like I said, I can put the X in the numerator. Who do I have to multiply this fourth fraction by? 10. So my numerator is going to become
60.
And then the last one I need to multiply by 5, and it becomes 45. So now the cool thing is, I can clear those denominators now. I'm done with them. Okay? Cross them out. I don't need them anymore. Now just write what you see along the top. Just don't miss any signs. So I'm going to start out and I'm going to say 12x. Then what's the next thing I'm going to write? Minus 6 equals 15x minus 60 plus 45. Now my next step would be to combine like terms. So when I combine like terms, I need a little bit more space here. Where am I going to put this? Maybe I can put it over here. 12x minus 6 equals 15x. What's negative 60 plus 45? Negative 15. Get the variables on one side, the constants on the other. Go ahead, do it. You guys know what to do from here. And then tell me what you get for your answer. If you got it, say I got it. Who's got it? Nobody? I got it. What'd you get, Aiden? X equals 3. Yeah. Okay. X equals 3. So lots to do in there, but we got through it okay. All right, and let's take a look at this last problem here. It says, cab company A charges $2 plus an additional $4 per mile. Cab company B charges $5 plus an additional $3 per mile. At what distance in miles will both companies cost the same? So cab company A, what's the equation? What's the one-time fee and then what's the rate? Cab company A. Zach.
It's going to be 4 is this because this is per mile.
Uh-huh.
The 4x plus 2.
Yeah. Cab company A, 4x, Y, I should say Y equals 4x plus 2. Cab company B, what's their one-time fee and then what's their rate? Okay, Sean, what do you got? 3x plus 5. Now it says when they are the same. What do I do to find x? If it says when they're the same. Same means what in math? Equal. One person knew that? Same means equal. So what's my equation going to be if those two companies are equal? They're equal. Jenna, real loud. Yep. I'm going to collect my variables on one side and my constants on the other. X equals 3. 3 what? What's the units here? Miles. That's when the two companies will be the same.